Aho, ho'oponopono, jaivaguan, namaste, house, ush, ush. Welcome home, my family, my brothers, my sisters. I'm so excited, I'm so happy, I'm so in love, I'm so connected. I don't know what other words to serve you other than this feeling that I have come to know as defined by these words. And still, I am discovering different definitions and forms of expression all the time, and it's quite beautiful. So, I have nowhere else to begin other than in my center and in my heart and my core. So allow us to do this craft, this practice, this magic moment, this now together. I have told my friends before that I am very lonely in my craft, that, being a self-producer is very, very, very old and boring. And more so like, again, finding someone into your art, to your craft, and that they're about it. They're like, yeah, I'm all about that, And this doesn't do justice, right? Trina Medicine also loves videography and photography and staging and just play, every form of play. So this is our set today. As you can see, we're not grounded. It's very vibrating and you're not like really screwed in there. We can fix that in just a moment. The stick. I'm not sure how I feel about all this. I love to get dirty in the grass. Beginning with a little sound healing. That's how I say thank you. Yes, that flow state. Yes. Thank you for allowing me to share with you what I have received. So moving on to something else that I'm saying thanks for allowing me to receive. Thank you. These are some gifts that have come from my Amazon wish list. I love to give a shout out to the dude named Keith. Keith. Thank you, dude. Your reverence is amazing. So, mind you, newcomers, I do not trade items in exchange for my services. I do not. It is not appropriate. Unfortunately, our system is very corrupt and condenses this as essentially illegal if one is to be really fully conscious of the way the universe is actually operated at this time amongst what is defined as legal forces. Yes? Moving along. If you are interested in commissioning me for my services, there are many external resources or official website interfaces that are delivering obstacles or doors for you to be able to go through in order to give to me directly in a way that allows me to have ultimate freedom and control, right? The whole system is operated by this financial means, this money system, right? But essentially, if you think about it, yes, everything is money. But also money isn't really real. It's like something that we kind of just made up, right? We printed it and said that this costs this much, but really the planet is already made this way. But we're essentially are wasting resources, right? Like all the gases and all the different things that we're burning and just like destroying the planet with, right? Like all of our products, all those different things. If you are interested in a reading, again, you might want to reach out to me privately. I know I get sidetracked a lot. I love to teach and just share these different ideas and concepts that you might not always think about. And that I'm just really loving towards and passionate about, like, this nature, this planet, this life. And I'm just like, can we talk about this and maybe possibly do something about it? Does anybody have an idea besides Agenda 2030 or ID 2020 or Agenda 21 or genocide or democide? There has to be an answer to create like all of this peace. And I imagine this is also like where all this stuff comes in, right? Like being able to find peace with being on the planet, like doing your part, right? So sometimes we're seeking outside of ourselves. So I was calling this in. This is advertised as green tea. Not just like any green tea though. It's like Thai milk green tea. And I had this one time in it's not Bellingham. What's the name of it? Mount Vernon? I can't remember. Anyway, but that place had the most amazing chai, and it was like green tea and Thai milk. It was very great. It was very delicious. Probably not very good for me, but oh my god, the delicacy. So yeah, I'm trying to read the ingredients even though it's in another language here that I don't necessarily comprehend, but I'm seeing if there's anything I can comprehend. 1% sodium, I got that. So we'll play with this. We'll see if this can possibly come out similarly as to what we had before. But it's very doubtful. I'm pretty sure there's a special milk and there's like all these things. But hey, yeah, that was there because I was like, okay, people want me to put stuff on my wish list. What do I even want? I don't know. Stuff sucks. All these different things. So the next thing we're gonna get into is this like evil little note here that came with this gift of coal. Saying I'm going to hell, dude. We're gonna get into that. Let's go. God bless you, dude. So it says, enjoy your gift. Bad girl, you get coal for Christmas in October. LOL. October, oh my god, I just did like one of the worst things I could ever do in my life, and I burned someone's book, and someone's holy book at that, dude. It's so bad. And if I'm gonna be more honest, I already burned or ruined their book because I found this book and then I started highlighting, and then I read like the inscription, like the note from the family that was made for this child, and I was just like, oh my god, I'm such an invader of space. Take me out, I'm sorry. Oh my god. The selfishness, the idiocracy, right? Like all those things. And then yes, here we are, parallel reality. So there, I have confessed my sin. I'm not sure where to go from here other than to just be honest and fruitful, which is many times hard to do because there's so much punishment by humans trying to be God and to really like harm people from not having permission to be themselves, but essentially a lot of times what people reject the most, they need the most. So there's all these like divine symbolisms, they don't understand the we are one thing and the waking up process and the, the family that is all of us. That's what I give for your stupid coals, dude. No. Speaking of which, there's like a bunch of other things I was supposed to do, right? Supposedly there is no supposed to's according to the teachings of Teresa Crabtree. And I can feel this. I can feel and know this. However, I've been taught and conditioned that I need to make monies in this world. And I have chosen these things that I love and I value, that are my medicine, to choose to be available to purchase these things from me. So if you ever see anything that I have, what's mine is yours, and please do not be a thief. for I am inviting you to come have some joy with me. So all these medicines are like different intentions and all these things that exist in the universe, and so to just like support these people. Like these people had this vision, this dream, and like I don't work there, right? Like I don't, like not officially. Like, I don't even know how to talk about that, right? How do we talk about that part, huh? Anyway, moving on. So there is a very sacred, special blend in this, and there's a bunch of other medicines in here. I'm hearing to like just be open and honest with you. Like what's in here, dude? Hey, oh, it's not one of those. Sometimes they do that. So it's bergamot. I want to be able to say this word. Furocomarin free. Lang lang, geranium, lemon, coriander, tangerine, jasmine, Roman chamomile, palmarosa, and rose. And like I've actually brought in some doubles. Oh no, I didn't. I totally thought I brought lang lang, but I guess instead I brought something else. But to begin, I'm going to set the intention of bringing more joy in my life. My inner kid just wants to like just go like this, dude. Just dump as much as I can. Just put it all up in the hair. We'll go to the sauna and it'll steam up in there. And then sometimes I like to like, this is probably really bad for your skin, right? Is there alcohol in here? Like what's in here? I don't even know. But I just like to just literally just drown and take a bath in these plant medicines. It's just, oh my God, thank you. Herbal remedies, skin, please eat. Put them in all of the places where I know the meridians are, the different ones. You can do the tops of your feet or the bottoms of your feet. I kind of just like to listen to my body, like what I'm guided to do. And sometimes it's not the most clever thing, right? Like Trina wearing white pants. Let's wear white pants when we go outside. Let's wear white all the time, because it's really rainbow in all of the colors. I need to take care of this before something bad happens, but I can't pick it up without. Notice how important it is to serve the self first. I can't even say, isn't that funny? I struggle so much with putting myself first, but I don't recognize and remember putting my own mask on first before I help others. Forget your mask brainwash stuff, okay? All of it. You don't know anything about mask or breathing or your body. You're not a doctor. If you are, I'm sorry. And that doesn't really matter. It's not important. Just remember and know the importance of being yourself, which means loving yourself, allowing yourself to do what really makes you happy without feeling guilty or conditional on stories or subconscious programming and paradigms that don't really make sense, that aren't really heart-based. However, some things are heart-based and you are tuned out and blacked out from your own heart and your own feelings. And you might not be listening to yourself, and that could be very traumatic and devastating. Not just for you, but also for the whole collective. It may be unimportant to you at this time. However, please wake up, see, and recognize, if you choose, in this now, in this moment. Thank you for taking the time to share me, to love me, take care of me, to feed me, serve me water. I was supposed to bring water out here. I was being lazy. Hey, actually I have water because we have that giant pitcher of flowers. Yes. Thank you to the garden. I do feel a little guilty for that too, because I took the last two that were budding in the front. They always say you're not supposed to take the first or the last, and I took both of their medicines, both of their songs. I'm very thankful to them for their lives, for their love, for their buds, for their leaves, for their stems. Take your time, breathe, relax, allow yourself to express and be as you need. You might need to close your eyes and redo this with your headphones. Listen to your intuition, you will be guided. I will not be here forever. Please take your time. Integrate, go slow, integrate, please integrate. Yes, good job. It's okay. Breathe in and out. It's okay. Ho'oponopono. I love you. Please forgive me. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love you. Please forgive me. Thank you. Ho'oponopono. Ooh. Might have to just go a little all out. Ooh. Find your flow state of your breath, of your air, all that is you. That's the only thing you keep forever. Very few will know what I mean. Leave your questions for you and God. The answers will come if you leave a space of quietness and togetherness for you too. I'm being called out to do what makes me happy instead of serving. But I love serving too. Oh, it's yelling at me. You hear it? Can you hear the pages turning and being flipped? I'm being yelled at. So, as much as I would love to serve myself and put on more essential oils and mindlessly interact with all the different medicines at once, I guess right now I'm just working with this joy, and oh my God, I'm already feeling like my chest is on fire, my heart is bursting. All of the joy that has been ripped from me before. The Lord has been taken from me. Everyone hates the Lord. Okay, so I'm supposed to start from the top of this page. And I can really begin anywhere I want to, but I randomly open up to this Proverbs randomly and look at, if I turn 2 pages back, it's actually all the way at the beginning, it looks like. How interesting. And Psalms is apparently before that. Interesting. I don't really know this stuff, so please be nice. Okay? Be nice. I'm learning, I'm listening, I'm trying to understand. So it says, goodwill. Oops. Restart. Excuse me. Good sense will keep you safe. Understanding will guard you. Wisdom will save you from the ways of evil men. It will save you from men who twist their words. Men like that leave the straight paths to walk in dark ways. They take delight in doing what is wrong. They take joy in twisting everything around. Wow, that's weird timing. Their paths are crooked. Their ways are not straight. Wisdom will save you from a woman who commits adultery. It will save you from a sinful wife and her tempting words. God is wisdom. She will leave the man she married when she was young. It actually says she leaves the man she married when she was young. She breaks the promise she made to her God. Her house leads down to death. Her paths lead to the spirits of the dead. No one who guards... I can't. God, I suck. Don't I suck? This sucks. No one who goes to her comes back or reaches the paths of life. You will walk in the ways of good people. You will follow the paths of those who do right. Honest people will live in the land. Those who are without blame will remain in it. But sinners will be cut off from the land. Those who aren't faithful will be torn away from it. From the land of without blame. You understand? Isn't that crazy? And then you saw how the pages were trying to turn again. Like, I'm getting yelled at. Do you see? Can you hear it? Owie. Owie, I got things to make up for. And I would like for people to like also think, like, imagine I was a wife and then that you are trying to go the other way. And you're trying to get me to treat someone who could potentially be you in the way You see? But it's not about possession and being with each other in that way. It's more so about allowing ourselves to be free and find what really makes us happy and where we really connect and where we really fit in and where we feel the most joy and the most happiness. Warnings against foolish acts. My son, don't put up money for what your neighbor owes. Don't agree to pay up for someone else. Don't be trapped by what you have said. Don't be caught by the words of your mouth. Instead, my son, do something to free yourself. Don't fall into your neighbor's hands. Don't be proud. Hurry and make your appeal to your neighbor. Don't let your eyes go to sleep. Don't let your eyelids close. As a deer frees itself from a hunter, free yourself. As a bird frees itself from a trapper, free yourself. You people who don't want to work, think about the ant. Consider its ways and be wise. It has no commander. It has no lender. It has no leader or ruler. But it stores up its food in summer. It gathers its food at harvest time. You lazy people, how long will you lie there? When will you get up from your sleep? You might sleep a little or take a little nap. You might even fold your hands and rest. Then you would be poor as if someone had robbed you. You would have a little as someone had stolen from you. A worthless and evil man goes around saying twisted things with his mouth. He winks his eyes. He makes signals with his feet. He motions with his fingers. His plans are evil. He lies in his heart. He is always stirring up fights. Trouble will catch up with him in an instant. He will suddenly be destroyed. Nothing can save him. There are 6 things the Lord hates. In fact, he hates 7 things. The Lord hates proud eyes. Wow. A lying tongue, hands that kill those who aren't guilty. He also hates hearts that makes evil plans, feet that are quick to do evil, any witness who pours out lies, anyone who stirs up family fights. I'm totally a sinner, and I've done like all of those things, bro. Sisters, mothers, fathers. Yikes, bro. I'm hearing to keep going. A warning against committing adultery. My son, keep your father's commandments. Don't turn away from your mother's teaching. Tie them to your heart forever. See, this is also ancestral stuff, you understand? Like, a lot of us are paying for the sins of our forefathers. It's not just forefathers, because it's traced back 14 generations. It's actually eternal for our soul and our lives and our people. Imagine how many people in your family made love before you existed. That will give a much better transgression. I'm questioning your need of being able to see and understand and know. Okay? This is such a personal thing. Whenever you are like walking with Jesus Christ, it's always so personal and to the soul. It's like, it's humiliating. Which reminds me of this other oil I was gonna anoint myself with, dude. I go like this, and I know you're probably not supposed to do that. And again, do not copy me. This is not the way that this company promotes you are to do this. This is essentially my way that is essential for me, George, and my survival, for my happiness. Oh my God, I think there's cinnamon in here. So this is gonna burn if there's cinnamon in here. I'm just kidding. Doesn't look like I don't see any cinnamon. George! Hi! Talkative kitty. Talkative. George! Hello! He wants to be a part of everything. George is like, let's go. So I've read this before to the point where there's like underlinings and highlights. Maybe not highlights. Oh no, it's a highlights. Highlights and underlines. And it's no irony that these parts are coming up for me. And like, I probably need to like reread. I need to read like like these 3 ones are just so good. So good, but so much. I almost feel like I need a partner. Hey, look, I just found a piece of paper in here. Whoever owned this wrote Psalms 29:11 and Psalms 13:5. First, it's hard to read the handwriting. Oh my God, dude. No, it's not. Hold on. Is it? Okay. But for some reason, like 666 was like that, and I was like, oh. You know, man is 666 because carbon is 666. 6 protons, 6 neutrons, 6 electrons. I'm so childish. I've done childish, dumb stuff. My son, keep your father's commands. Don't turn away from your mother's teaching. God is also the mother. It's telling me to go backwards and read the whole thing, dude. I'm supposed to respect this more than I am, is what I'm feeling too. Like, and I'm feeling like, whoa, I'm sorry. I just randomly opened to this other like weird part. Weird. Is it odd or is it God, right? It says, come and join our gang. We'll share everything we have. My son, don't go along with them. Don't even set your feet on their paths. They are always in a hurry to sin. They are quick to spill someone's blood. How useless it is to spread a net while all the birds are watching. Those who hide and wait will spill their own blood. They will be caught in their own trap. That what happens to everyone goes after money in the wrong way. That kind of money takes away the lives of those who get it. I'm like, I might have to go backwards and read that. Definitely have to read all the Proverbs. See how much is it. It's a lot. This is like a kid version too, so it's like kind of really fun. And can I say thank you for being here 26 minutes with me? If you made it this far, please give a thumbs up. I heard that helps with marketing. I don't know how true that is. I don't know how embarrassed you are to say, hey, I'm listening and watching this. Or if you like are brave and comfortable with sharing this with like the masses that are like under your provision. Or that are keeping an eye on you or whatever way you want to frame that. Maybe it's nobody and maybe you like it that way, but maybe you're here for a purpose to be something so much more than you're allowing yourself to be, but your family might have beat you up and told you that you are a sinner, you are no good, and understand? Nothing has any meaning. These are the words of the teacher. He was the son of David. He was also the king of Jerusalem. Meaningless. Everything is meaningless, says the teacher. Everything is completely meaningless. Nothing has any meaning. What does a man get for all of his work? Why does he work so hard on this earth? People come and people go, but the earth remains forever. The sun rises and it sets, and then it hurries back to where it rises. The wind blows to the south, then it turns to the north, and around it goes. It always returns to where it started. Every stream flows into the ocean, but the ocean never gets full. The streams return to places they came from, and all things are tiresome. They are more tiresome than anyone can say, but our eyes can never see enough of anything. Our ears never hear enough. Everything that has ever been will come back again. Everything that ever has been done will be done again. Nothing is new on earth. There is in anything about which someone can say, look, here's something new. It was already here long ago. It was already here before we were, and no one remembers the men of long ago. Oh, dude, I just read the top part. It says Ecclesiastes. I don't know that part, but this part says the book of Ecclesiastes shows that no one can live a happy life without God. Pleasure can't make people happy. Success can't make people happy. Not even being rich can make people happy. God is more important than all of these things. Yes, my God. And it gets pretty in there, and I do kind of like feel a need to share all of this. And I promise I'll get to that, okay? And I also have like some stories of this in the Bhagavad Gita and some of this. Like, I have so much scripture I'd like to share. Before I get out of here, I am called to share. Hey, here she is. Little copa. And I have this. I'm going to use this note piece because like this thing gets really hot. I thought this would be a good idea, but it's a really bad idea. So I need like some leather wrapped around this or something. The paper isn't working. It's actually making the paper hot, of course. But I guess I'll just stick my fingers in this sticky wax and put it on the coal. And burn a little bit of copal. Copal. Something so sacred about working with this incense. Incense was one of the most sacred pieces to my waking up. It was like as if I had known all these smells before and all these different things. I've been very sensitive with all of my senses, like hearing, smelling, feeling. I I like to work a little bit with this rosemary with the copal. I'm gonna put it on the side of my temples because I use this for memory and like staying like sharp. I also like to line my crown with this medicine. As much as I enjoy to apply it this way, I'm also guided how important it is like for the smell itself, which is something that like I forget about or I don't really do and I take for granted. And anointing the ears. The ears are also important parts, just like the hands and the feet. Okay, and obviously like under armpits, inside the belly button. I'm gonna work with some patchouli, and I'm putting it on like my back chakra. I'm anointing like the back of my heart, you know, where I've been like stabbed and betrayed and misunderstood, and you know, you can say on my ribs like shot sideways. We've all been there, right? I'm also anointing my heart with some patchouli. Different people use these different medicines for different purposes, so if I'm not resonating with you of like what I define and associate with these intentions, please, it's okay. I'm gonna add some of this harmony. Sometimes I like to put it on my nose because then I can smell it more too. The hands are very important points to achieve as well. I know a lot of people don't really feel comfortable with their hands, not feeling like certain textures from them doing certain conditionings to their hands for so many times, but your hands produce their own oils from like the things that you eat. So if you're eating appropriately and eating like avocado oil or olive oil, I don't know, MCT oil, like different oils that are really good for you, really, really good for you and cleansing. But some people might have some resistance to these things, you know, like if you have certain, you could say bowel diseases or stomach problems, you know, like working with coconut oil, certain things like that, could cause a major release, you know what I mean? And it might not necessarily be like a good one. It might just bring up all of like things that you're stressed about. George's playing with a grasshopper. It's pretty entertaining. So I'd also like to move along and finish this, like the business part of this, or like, you know, like feeling a need to capture every single moment, every single like truth and infiniteness, and not leaving enough time for just me and source, I guess, is also so like obvious, right? So did you know I now have 2 of these? It's almost like it's one for me and one for the collective, you know what I mean? There's so much sacredness. I opened up to a pregnancy part when I first opened. I also have been gifted with these surprise books also. I did not have these on my wish list, and I've been surprised with them, and I don't know what to expect. So if anyone knows any of these books, please talk about them, because like I'm kind of picky about things. I like to play. Raised from childhood, learning how to live in harmony with others and their community with nature. Did I read that right? In traditional cultures, people were raised from childhood learning how to live harmony with others in their community and with nature. When an illness occurred, they knew what was causing it and the state of disharmony. In a Western world, the focus of our early education tends to be academic subjects, how to be successful and how to adapt and fit society. Many of us did not learn the skill set of self-reflection needed to truly understand how our way of life has led to certain, this is great, has led to certain illnesses and general state of disharmony. I've been tweeting about a lot of things like this right now. Make a decree. A decree starting with the words thank you. Yeah, decree. Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. When I get triggered, I simply state the following. This is how I'm feeling right now. I have a right to what I'm feeling. Thank you for transmuting and transforming the energy behind my emotion to love and light that radiates into the world. Do you feel like my resistance to like, you know, bringing light into my dark, broken heart? Ceremony book I still haven't gotten into. I'm very, very grateful to have this book. Clearly it's showing up twice means like, dude, you got to get on this. And I got the old one like kind of dirty. It's been used a lot. Maybe that's like a book that we'd like travel around with, and just like anyone that wants to look at it, you're free to look at it, you know. This is the author. Looks pretty cool. Walking in the Light. I'm not sure if I held that one up already. Or no, that's the one I was reading just a moment before. Power songs. Oh, did I? Where did that go? Come back. Was that I'm like, did I really just see that? I almost can't believe that I saw that. That's what I've been calling that in. Perception of tools. Yeah, okay. I need to like read this right away almost, it feels like. But I definitely... That's like one of my favorite parts of working in ceremonies is like learning the songs. But, oh yeah. Power songs. I'm not crazy. Shaman drum, dance, sing sometimes for many hours. They prepare to be a vessel for the energy of helping spirits. Yes. Oh my god, it's talking about rattles. Alright, yeah. So... yeah, I'm supposed to do all these things, and I need discipline to really sit with these books. And I bet I could like completely accomplish books if I just like non-stop read and studied and was disciplined. I can make it happen. I also finally received these for the office. Maybe we could do a live stream. Live streams are great because they allow you to send resources, finances through this interface. Instead of having to use other interfaces, I can also be available. Please understand that they also take a 40% cut, so it's not really something that like I'm using right now to do readings all the time. There will be times where I am guided to go there and I'll offer like live readings right there, but then it won't be private, you know, it won't be just me and you. I'm just going to be channeling live openings. Yeah, nobody knows who you are or whatever, but also like it's about you accepting you and letting the community accept you and all these different things. This transparency. Here with this kit, it came with bows, crayons, and markers. So we'll play with those. And then, dude, Brian Crescenzo showed me this. Oh my god. St. Augustine locals will know exactly who I'm talking about, man. This awesome guy, right? So, this is my first time opening it. I've sat on these for so long and I haven't been opening, so it's like, Dude, these are so unique. Like, probably one of the most unique cards that I've ever like read. It's about the book, really. The book is amazing. The Ascended Masters is also interesting, but again, I haven't been fully present. Look, it even shows up this way like this. That's pretty. There's no way I'm gonna be able to keep it that nice, but I will remember how they came in the package. I could also get like cute little bows and put it around there myself, but I have not played. But this is a really awesome book. I just open up to Realm Shift. One of the pieces in here, Quantum Leaf, Expanded Reality, Walking into the Unknown, Becoming Open Awareness, Opening to Possibilities, Flexible Assemblage Points, Accelerated Change, Loosen Your Moorings, Journeyer, Make Room for Miracles and Expanded Realities. Because humanity's mass agreement about how reality is, you may have constructed your reality based on fixed beliefs in such things as restriction, denial, limitation, and judgment. However, when humanity reaches its critical threshold of change in belief system, reality shifts to reflect that change. Set aside how your reality appears. See the universe as an inseparable whole, one hologram made up of a vast web of interwoven possibilities. You can affect and draw from that energetic field now. You can create the reality you choose. This is just like so ironic to open up to that randomly, you know, just the things I'm going through in this moment. And gonna have to spend some time with that, but I do feel a need to run and go back to the sauna. As stated before, I have paid for the week. It's so nice to set up the teepee back here and to have this opportunity, this moment of life and breath to share with you everything, you know. To anoint with a little bit of gentle baby, putting this on my heart right now, just like directly. If you really want to know like every ingredient here, please do your own research. Don't expect me to work for you, you know, especially not going to pay for my time, my energy, and expect me to put in all of this effort into it, you know. But notice how worth it is when you put in the effort to actually learn and to receive. It's really quite beautiful. My copal always makes my coal go out too. Because I put too much. I put way too much. Probably like ash all over my face and my pants now. Definitely dirty stuff on my pants now. It's okay. Clothes were bought to be worn. So I guess we won't be having any more copal. We'll just have to keep working with essential oils. I think I already just played with grounding. I'll do a little bit more. Grounding is probably like my favorite oil. Favorite. Yes. All the time, all the energy. I think that's everything that I would like to say thanks for at this time. There's so much more I could say thanks for, but this is just like, oh my God, just like, do you know how many people are going to benefit from like this information? Like, I can't wait to share this with like everybody. Here, look at this, check this out. Hey, check this out. Smell this, check this out. Hey, let's play. Can we play? Again, part of me is like not here. I'm not in the mood. I feel like I gotta go. If you like, you can leave a love donation. This is actually a singing bowl that kind of like got destroyed from traveling. I would just say that its note has changed. But it's really only working if I hit it like that. I mean, it's not the same when I first bought it like this. Oh, give me a second. So it's like almost like a very bass. It's all these different aspects, but it's very interesting. But yes, this has been my love donation bowl. You will be guided how much you're to put in there. It kind of sucks that I can't like do it in the way that it normally is. I guess I could, but just leaving how it is. I always like to set the intention of putting change in there. You know, always an intention to change the world for the better and to change myself for the better and to keep this continuous growth. Thank you for sharing with me all these embarrassing moments and all these interesting, intricate parts of my life. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being my friend, my family. If I could give you a big hug right now, just know that you are so loved and cared about by this divine source, this divine presence that some say comes from above, some say comes from within. Those who know, they know. Those who can see. Those that can hear, let them hear. Yes, let them see and know and connect. Oh. It feels so good to be out here and to be doing this and sharing these moments with you. My inner kid is like running from these. My bookshelf is full. No more. I need a new bookshelf. I'm just kidding. Don't. Wait patiently until the timing of everything becomes one. What's that? Is that an inchworm? Cool. There's so many cool critters out here. I've always loved these lands. I do have some other things planned in mind for continuing doing things like this and out here, so I hope this first time has been good for you. Maybe we could leave you with a random card. And it says protection. No exceptions, right? God loves all of us. We are protected. There are all these stories. There's all these cause and effects, right? Protection. You are love. Oops. You are love. Protection. You, your loved ones, and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. It was cool that it wasn't set like upside down, you know, so it's not saying we weren't doing that. Set your sights higher, increase your standards, and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. Oh, there's one more, and there's a shadow. So we need to learn to stay more optimistic, to turn things around, to go on the flip side. Whenever we find ourselves stuck in one pattern, one framework, one brainwashing aspect of self-hate, self-misunderstanding, accepting the self and being able to tell the other that, hey, I am this, and this is how I am, and this is how I am, and it makes me happy, and this is what I love, instead of optimizing yourself to be yourself. So it says stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. And how funny. One more, right? 4 for good luck. Music for manifesting. To manifest rapidly, think of your desire while you chant, hum, sing, or play music. One of the greatest things you could ever serve God is quietness and a space for its presence. There's nothing greater. And you can build a sacred little spot that's dedicated for being in that mode instead of the doing mode of being on your phone or listening to other people instead of taking time to get your own messages in. You're gonna need more time to think about it. Hey yama yo wana hene yo, 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 wahi hey yama yo wana hene yo, hey yama yo wana hene yo. Oh, I'm definitely no singer, but oh my god, that chant is so in my head right now. So let's experiment and see how low this thing can go, and then we'll see if we can go inside the teepee. And again. Yes. My hair is so crazy. Hope he came in more. So I feel like I'm late and that I'm cheating myself. So I might just take a risk and leave this here and come back later. Might be the best thing to do. Maybe grab a few things like the oils, maybe not leaving them in the sun, or I don't know, it's following my intuition, the triangle, certain little things, obviously the more I bring in, the easier it is. But let's do a time check. I've spent a lot of time here and it's time to go. It's It's getting old, right? I love you. Thank you for your time. I hope that you've enjoyed playing and being a part of my world and being able to see your own reflection from seeing like this. Does that make sense? I'm not sure if that makes sense. Anyway, gotta go. Love you. Take care of you. Be good to you.